he is in and out of jail, only looking out for number one.
Alias Panic. That's what they call you? Yes.
It is made right in South Africa, under the noses of the regime, and it is political in a way. Well, though I don't say it's political. I mean, politics is only the background.
It is definitely a slice of life where politics is inevitable, but it's one aspect of the life, and it's not the only thing. You've got to see how people get on with their lives as well as the troubles they face.
So the Mapantsula is not about a political leader. It's about now life in general. That's why now even the character Panic, he's not a political phenomenon. He's nothing in politics. He's just leading a normal life, daily life, uneducated, looking for work, doesn't get work. He's got to live by his wits now. The main thing is a kind of a repossession. You are not stealing, you are just repossessing what is basically yours or naturally yours.
As long as there's that desperation, people are going to do these things. And that's the kind of character Panic is, really.
Let's go to Mapetla, Soweto, to try and find out what Mapantsula really is.
And then Mapantsula is taken out to be the rough type of people.
It epitomizes a style, a kind of a way of living.
The white-brimmed hat.
Maybe a Dobshire, like we go for names.
There's the check shirt, the belt, you see, the belt, everything. It would be some, you go for, it's not a belt, but it's some belt that you wear. It's not just a trouser, it's some trouser that you could wear. See, this is quite right.
It's like Mapantsula now. They belong to Mbakanga, the two-tone shoes. They always go with them trousers.
I hate to say that the criminal type, I would say the criminal type, I mean like the car thieves and things like that, they're still the Mapantsulas.
If you're a Tsotsi, you talk Afrikaans and English and a bit of Zulu, a bit of Xhosa, a bit of Venda, a bit of Sotho. Everybody has got to use his own language, more especially now. This film is a township film. It's better in their own languages.
He's this brutal person, but he's a total clown in another way as well. And that's Thomas's skill and Thomas's magic, and he brings that out.
What you wear is who you are, Mama.
If the film could reach an audience of the kind of characters that one sees in the film, of that street gangster, if somebody like that would go to a cinema like the Rio in Market Street and watch the film, and suddenly there's a story about him or her, I think it could have an amazing impact. You know, the image of South Africans seeing themselves on the screen rather than always these foreign prototypes.
In 1988, Mapantsula was initially banned and on appeal heavily restricted by the publication's appeal board.
We even went to have lunch with the director of the appeal board at that time, Kobus van Rooyen. I said to him, look, you can't do this. These edits you want to do is a blatant manipulation of the content of the film.
But one must possibly look back and say those were, let's call them inverted commas, war decisions. The inverted commas war is now over.
In 1989's AA Vita Award ceremony, marked by open criticism of censorship, Mapantsula took 7 awards.
The system of censorship in South Africa is not really conducive to freedom of filmmaking. But things have shifted since then, and I hope when we resubmit it now, it will get through.
I think Mapantsula, and I think this really contributes to its success, is a very real film, a film which all South Africans should see.
We were trying to capture the mood of the times.